Surprise! Welcome to Vlogmas Day 1. I even brought out our very first holiday coffee mug for the occasion. I am so excited to do this. I've never done Vlogmas before. Obviously, I only started filming this year, but I love watching Vlogmas, and I also thought it would just be such a fun way to show a little bit more of my daily life as a university teacher in China who's also doing a PhD and juggling a lot of things, and also the unique complexities of being an American in China trying to celebrate Christmas with a country that doesn't celebrate Christmas. So I thought it would be a really fun thing to bring you all along, show you a little bit more about life in China, but also to record these memories for myself because I always love December. Our semester ends around the end of December, beginning of January, so there's always so much going on with wrapping up the last few lesson plans of the semester, doing final exams, submitting grades, saying goodbye to the students, all the final end paperwork, and then also like just the end of the year excitement. So if you are interested in seeing all of the like behind the scenes of a foreigner's life in China, you can definitely follow along. And now I am very chatty, so if you're also interested in just a lot of chatty vlogs, a little bit behind the scenes, that's what this month is going to be like. Oh, I'm so excited. So what are we going to do for Vlogmas? Well, we're going to try to make Christmas happen. We're going to try to make fetch happen when it's like, it's only you. All the pressure's on you to make it festive. But I'm planning on filming Monday to Friday, or posting Monday to Friday. So not a video every single day. I know there are a lot of Vlogmas videos out there, and I also don't know just how busy I'm going to be with actually final exams and grading and also PhD at the same time. But I'm not going to end at Christmas. I'm going to continue on through the end of the year because I know for most people that week between Christmas and New Year's is, you know, no man's land. Nothing happens during that time, but for me, that is my favorite time of the year. I'm so excited for December, not for the holidays, for New Year's. That's what I'm so excited about. So I love making plans for the New Year's, reflecting on the new year, and I don't like to start all my New Year's goals plannings during that 1 week. I'm actually gonna start today. Like, I spend the whole month of December reflecting on the past year, making a plan for what I want to do next year. That way my goals are not so just, oh, maybe I'll do this, maybe I'll do this. I've sat with them for a while. I've thought about them for a while. So that's what our Vlogmas is going to be like. I'm so excited. Now, what is the plan for today? It is December 1st. I already put on some Chinese beef noodle soup that has probably another hour or so to cook today. I want to decorate for Christmas. I also want to make an advent calendar. We're also going to go to a traditional Chinese medicine doctor in the afternoon. I dislocated a bone in my foot a couple of weeks ago, and basically every weekend now I go to different doctors and try to find some solutions because it's just not healing as quickly as it should or the way it should. It just caused a lot of problems. So last time they gave me some medicine that really worked, some traditional Chinese medicine. We did massage, we did acupuncture, and I think that helped a lot. So we're gonna see what they say this time. But before we do such fun things as going to the doctor, we're going to decorate for Christmas. Okay, I'm gonna be sitting on the floor because, you know, I'm not supposed to be standing, but I have my speaker. We're finally going to turn off Wicked. Can you believe it? And we are going to listen to my family's classic decorating for Christmas album, which is The Carpenters. So let's see how much I can do of this sitting on the floor. I love this tree so much. I searched high and low for this tree because Christmas trees in China are usually like this high. And usually they're so sparse that you can actually just see through them. It's literally Charlie Brown's Christmas tree. That's literally what they are like. But I'm about to hit play again. I hope you enjoy your royalty-free music. How perfect is that? That's so happy. We have so many people here. And that's all the decorating we got to do because we had to go for a quick lunch before heading to the doctor. Now, going to the doctor and going to the hospital as a foreigner in China is always a little bit complicated because everything in China is connected to your ID card. And as an international person, I don't have one of those. So a lot of the systems don't work. It's not easy to make an appointment online. They actually had me fill out all of my information on a physical piece of paper. It was very old school because I didn't fit into the system. But everything is so efficient in a very chaotic way here. We went in, we scheduled it, we got to see the doctor. He was super nice. Then we went to another area to pick up the medicine, went to another area to grab a number for electroshock therapy. And then we actually were able to go pick up our medicine at a station where they were making the traditional Chinese medicine right there in front of you. And the nurse was so kind. She explained exactly how to put it on. This thing has to be refrigerated and kept cool. I'm really hoping that this mixture of Western and traditional Chinese medicine will work wonders. I don't really understand Chinese medicine that well, but fingers crossed. After we got back, actually, my in-laws came into town, so we decided to go out and get some Korean barbecue at one of our favorite places. You know, this entire family was not huge on Korean barbecue until I introduced them to the joys of it, and it is one of our favorite things to do now. So we just got to have a nice meal together. You know, it didn't all go as planned, but it was a really good weekend, a really good night, and hopefully, fingers crossed, this medicine is going to work wonders for me. Well, I had hoped to be updating you a little bit earlier but you know, anytime I say this is the plan, this is what's gonna happen, just ignore that because life never really goes to plan. The doctor went really well. Speaking of which, I should take off this gauze. Chinese hospitals are always a little bit overwhelming. There's always a lot going on. It's quite different from my experience in America because in America you kind of just like wait in the waiting room and then you go inside and then you just stay in that one room. Not in China. You have to go here and go here and go here and go here, and they'll tell you like, okay, now go up to the second floor and talk to this person and then grab the number and then go to fourth floor and then they'll do this part and then we'll go down to this floor and we'll do another thing. Instead of going to a straight traditional Chinese medicine doctor, this time we decided to go to a bone specialist hospital, and they are a mix of traditional Chinese medicine and Western medicine. So the doctor was really nice, super efficient. He gave me some Western medicine to take for 2 weeks, a pill. And then every day for the next 4 or 5 days, I have to put on a traditional Chinese medicine, like a paste, a poultice on my foot for 4 hours, which is it's a very long time. And it is now just past 4 hours, so I can take this thing off. But basically he just said, stay off of it, soak your feet every night in hot water. We did electroshock therapy, which that's the first time I've ever done that, and wow, was that painful. Did we get the tree decorated? No, but you know, we did more important things like taking care of your foot. So there is one other thing that I wanted to do today, and that was make an advent calendar. So let me take this off my foot and then let's make an advent calendar. Welcome to the cozy little office. Let's make an advent calendar. Now, I say make, and this advent calendar is a little bit different because it's not like a physical, you open a gift every day type of thing. Nothing against those. I actually love those. I love the idea of it. They're just not really a thing here. So a couple of years ago, I thought of why not just make it an experience advent calendar, because we all know the best part of the holidays is not the stuff, the physical stuff, the gifts, it's the experience and the ambiance of it. Did it a couple years ago, and it looked something like this. So this is not fancy by any stretch of the imagination, but basically I just chose 24 different things and I laid them out in my bullet journal, and I'm going to cover all of the things with Post-its. We're doing pink because that's all I have. Is pink a Christmas color? No, we're gonna work with it. I'm just gonna recreate this spread in my bullet journal and write out all of the experiences that I want to do. I have a list of about 30 of them. I used some of the ones that I did from before, and I also added some new ones for this year as well. If you want to do it too, here are a couple of ideas. And all of these are convenient and cheap because, like I said, December is super busy for me. I don't have time to be like doing all of these crazy time consuming things. And also I live in southern China. I'm not gonna go ice skating in like a winter village. There are no Christmas lights to go around and look at. Like, there are a lot of the typical Christmas activities, if you search them online, are just not available to me. So these are all simple things that I can do in a really busy month, and also cheap things. I think like the most expensive thing is basically like a cup of coffee. Not that expensive. Here are just a couple of the ideas. Use a Christmas mug or buy a new Christmas mug. Wear a red lip. Make Christmas cookies. Watch your favorite Christmas movies. Make a donation. Get a holiday flavored drink. Work to a holiday playlist. Try a festive cocktail. Enjoy the twinkle lights. Make cinnamon rolls. So I'm just gonna write a few that I want to do for the 24 days, and then I will cover them up and write the numbers on them as well. I finished writing everything into the book, and I am now going to just cut the post-its to fit the squares and write numbers on them. I'm going to cheat the tiniest bit for one of them because I always like to watch It's a Wonderful Life on the 24th on Christmas Eve, and that's one of the things. So I want to make sure that It's a Wonderful Life ends up on the 24th. So I already covered up this one. I wrote 24 on it, but the rest of them, I'm just going to cover them up, and then I'm just going to randomly write numbers on it. So you would think I would be able to remember, you know, which activities we were going to do, or maybe even which numbers, but when I cover them all up and then I just randomly write the numbers on, I don't know which activity goes for which date. And I promise you, by the time I'm halfway through these, I don't actually remember the things that I wrote down on this day. I'm so excited throughout the month to just have one little moment where you feel like you're indulging in the holiday, and all of these things are things that I'm able to do even if it's a really busy day, even if I'm alone, even if I'm with friends. I'm very excited to go through this countdown. And our advent calendar is finished. All of the squares have been filled in. I can't wait to pull them off one by one as we go through the month. These will just bring tiny little moments of joy and celebration to the month. If it's something you want to do too, I'll leave a list of all the things that I chose and thought of in the description box down below. But you could also add your own things. You know, if you are in a place where it's easy to go ice skating or go Christmas shopping with your friends or do all of these typical Christmas holiday things, you can definitely customize the list. You can also customize it for your own holidays. Like, I wrote down that I'm gonna watch Home Alone 2 because I think Home Alone 2 is better than Home Alone 1. My family always watched Home Alone 2 instead of Home Alone 1. Christmas, the holidays, doesn't have to be crazy, busy, or all about physical things. You know, one year I did actually try to make myself my own advent calendar, and I bought myself some small things, but honestly, I didn't enjoy it as much as I did this like experiences advent calendar. It could also be a really fun thing to do with your friends as well, that you have coordinated events that you can do together. But I think I'm gonna end off the vlog here. I mean, I know we started the day saying that we were gonna decorate for Christmas, but that just didn't happen, and I've been on my foot for a little bit too long today. So I am going to go soak my feet, do more medicine. Apparently this is going to be my life for a little bit. Promise I won't talk about it in every vlog. And just get ready for the day tomorrow, because tomorrow is Monday. We are starting off our last normal week before final exams start. So the fact that it's December 1st, we're going into Christmas mode, and also it's going to be the last normal week of classes because my final exams are going to be dragged out for a little bit. It's just really feeling like the end of the year, and I love this time of year more than anything. not just because of the fun of the holidays and the chaos of finishing out the semester, but I love so much being able to take a few minutes and look forward to what's coming in the next year. So I'm also going to be doing a lot of reflecting, a lot of thinking of the new year during this month, during Vlogmas. But thank you so much for coming along with me. You know, who knows what we're going to get up to this month, but I am really happy that we'll be able to do it together. Thank you so much for watching. I will leave you off here and I will see you tomorrow with a new video.